Am I doing the outro or the intro?
Yeah, go.
All right. How's it going, everybody? My name is Tristan.
And my name is CrypticEdge, or Ryan.
And this is the BanterRant Podcast. Today, the first topic we're going to be talking about is YouTube going down or it breaking the other day.
And it was down for a solid 2 hours, pretty much worldwide, which was a shock to everybody.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. We've got some relevant theories about it, but not quite sure what went on. I don't think anybody knows, but there are some pretty crazy theories about it, so that's what I was going to talk about today.
Okay, so do you want to start off, or do you want me to start off?
I could start.
Okay.
What I think it's most likely, and Markiplier went over this, is it's probably a Google Plus issue, them getting that integration out of there. But we have some people out there that think it's the moon.
The moon.
They think it is a comet hitting the moon. It blew it up, and they think the government tore YouTube down and quarantined the videos. So yeah, they think it's like a laser or something hitting the moon, not an actual. Or yeah, some people think it's a laser from an alien invasion. That blew up the moon, as well as a comet. So
wow,
a lot of conspiracy theorists out there pulling out their tinfoil hats, and I hate to say it, but it probably wasn't either of those.
Probably not.
Other people think it's the FCC and net neutrality testing that they can just take the internet down when they want.
That's
Again, I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Markiplier's theory, which I think Tristan and I both share an agreement on, is that when they tried to change the code to switch YouTube and Google Plus, like pull them apart, I think just destroyed YouTube pretty much, and they just don't know what happened. So they had to revert the changes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely probably Google Plus, not the Illuminati aliens, tinfoil hats, or net neutrality.
Yeah. Now, here's a funny fact, though. One thing that a lot of people point out was T-Series was still gaining subs while YouTube was down. Still!
Oh my god.
Everybody else like didn't gain any subs while it was down, but T-Series just still peaking while YouTube was down. Everybody was like, what the heck?
We're gonna have to make tinfoil hats just for
T-Series.
Yeah, just for times like this where the garbage is just overpouring.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Goodness gracious, there is okay. Is there anything else you want to say about this topic? This isn't a very loaded topic. Or do we want to
well, the thing about what YouTube going down is people don't understand is it affects the notification system, and the people that had like scheduled uploads like premieres that come up during that probably didn't come up.
That's true.
Or if they did come up, they didn't go through. So it's a serious issue that YouTube really needs to get under hand. Like if this happens multiple times in the future, it's eventually going to affect us, and it's going to affect other smaller YouTubers. And then it's going to start affecting the larger YouTubers that can get around that and get past it, but it's still going to be a garbage fire for everybody.
Yeah. Because approximately after that crash, even this is like YouTube-wide, the people are down 30 to 40% views in not only their initial, but their long-term as well. So the notifications just aren't going out. And it's not a joke this time. Like, they're just actually not going out.
Right.
And then also YouTube's dashboard is like actually crashing now. Like if you try to like go to certain sections, they just won't open. It's super slow. It'll crash. Like it's just awful.
Yeah. And I had somebody talk to me about it the other day about Discord sending out the notifications and them being upset about it, but that's all we can do. YouTube's not going to give out notifications. Their system's been broken for years and they won't fix it.
Yeah. And you gotta wonder, they have this huge team of people. How hard is it to send out a notification to somebody's phone? It really can't be that difficult.
Well, the thing I can kind of understand, there's what, millions of YouTube accounts at this point?
Billions, I'm sure.
There's like 7 billion people in the world. There's probably 7 billion fake accounts.
That's true.
But as you can see, I had like 200 people in my stream the other day, and it was all bots. Like that somebody was trolling me with. But
Yeah.
Somehow they glitched the system, but I think that's pretty much all I have to talk about that. We can catch up with chat.
Yeah, so just to let you guys know, like we're gonna go topic, look at chat, topic, look at chat, and the reason we're doing this is because we're also going to be uploading these into clips later for people who don't have time to watch the whole podcast. So these are gonna be kind of the parts where like just get cut out of the clips, and this is gonna be the more like us talking to you kind of parts of it, kind of, I guess.
I can hear your phone real quick.
Yeah, that's because the ammo alert just went off. There's not much I can do about that.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, apparently, suspect red vehicle Chevy Cobalt. Call 911.
It's a good thing you've got this podcast as an alibi.
So, podcast review, clap, clap is what the bravest says. Hey, Fortnite goes. The T in T series stands for tin, and tin is the material with I at the end, and abs, the square root of series is Illuminati. God tier.
That's crazy. I want to take a second to realize that we've got 15 people watching right now.
That is amazing.
That's pretty lit.
Thank you guys for being here, honestly. Me and Tristan have been working on this for the last better
week
part
or
of a
so.
week, yeah.
But we've been talking about it for months to a year.
Yeah, we've been
now.
wanting to do this for a really long time. We just haven't really pulled the trigger on it, but now that we're doing it, like, we've wanted to do this forever.
Right.
And yeah, Harambe, I remember you for sure. Okay.
Yeah. You didn't even tell me about this meme cast. That was not very cash money of you.
Well, I tagged everybody in my Discord and like announced it like a day ago, so
yeah, same.
I did do a podcast at one point with Cade. We did one episode and it got taken down, or not taken down, but it got like copyright claimed, so
yeah,
that was bad.
Well, yeah, I'm not planning on playing any video game music in this one.
Or the actual video itself, which is what we did.
At Cade.
Oh man. See ya, Trick Shot.
Right.
Thank you for being here, homie. And no, I'm not gay, but thank you for your thank you for coming to this. Thank you for interjecting that.
Thanks, shit.
It was oof.
It was oof for her, but it was.
I like how we both really under our breaths. Oh man. Okay.
Well, you never know. You never know what Cade's gonna say.
That's true.
Like,
you have to kind of censor what he's gonna say.
All right. Do you want to go on to the next topic?
Yeah, but real quick, I just wanna answer what Harambe's saying because I've seen him post this like multiple times in chat. Harambe, I'm glad that you. I mean, I understand that you haven't been around, but I also have been streaming, so but I'm glad you're able to be here now. So thank you for being here. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next topic. We'll catch up with chat again in a minute.
The reason YouTube is going down is because Tristan turning blonde is ripping a hole in the universe.
It's just ripping the space-time continuum apart. Oh, man.
Oh, by the way, that weird little Pong thing in the middle of it, that's a tip jar.
Yeah.
You hit that Streamlabs thing and you put something in the tip jar, something will bounce down into it and you get to play a game.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid.
I am as predictable.
Ooh, Shad, thank you for the $2, homie. Okay.
Score.
But here's the issue. Here's the issue with this. It's made for Streamlabs, not for
yeah.
Super Chat.
Yeah, that is an oof right there, Shad.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Thank you,
Oh,
Shad. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, mine's like super delayed, so I'll see it in a minute.
Yeah. It was actually really delayed to pop up on the stream. And just for side note, everybody, this is supposed to be a view counter right here, in case you're wondering what that is, but Streamlabs apparently didn't think we had any viewers right now, so...
Yeah, we're doing great.
Solid 0 viewers, let's go. PogChamp. Oh, man.
So, our next topic is actually the one I wrote the most notes about, and I've never felt more cancer in my life.
I know, me too. It's about the Shane Dawson, Jake Paul series. And before you guys are like, oh, cringe, and just leave, it's actually kind of interesting. At least I think so. With the big question being, is he a sociopath? And they actually go and observe his whole family and see who is like, what if they're sociopaths or not. And it was like a 7-part series, all of them being an hour to 2 hours. It was crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. It just felt very clickbait and had the cadence that they wanted it to be more darker and serious than it actually was. It felt like a vlog. Like, it just felt like a normal vlog. You know, someone, look, me in my garage, you know, that crap. And they took it as it was like
a horror story.
1,000 ways to die, or
1,000
something.
ways
like,
to die.
And it wasn't. It was crazy. And my biggest question about the whole thing is, why was it Jake instead of Logan?
I don't know. That's actually a really good question.
Well, I have an answer to said question.
Oh, that's good. Thank God.
What my theory on it is that, you know, Logan had the whole Suicide Force thing.
Yeah.
And as dumb as that was, it got him media attention. And now he's doing the fight with KSI, or he did the fight with KSI rather. So he's been just, you know, skyrocketed up in views and stuff and everything like that. And Jake's just been kind of sitting. So I'm pretty sure he just pre-planned this with Shane Dawson, and it was all for views and clickbait, and the entire thing is just horse crap.
Do you think this was for views and you think it was for views and clickbait?
I do. What do you think?
I don't know. I never thought of it being for views and clickbait. A lot of people accused him of it. But I personally, from what I've heard at least, I don't think it's clickbait. However, I don't think that Jake Paul was, like, honest during the interview and stuff like that. I think that really was just Shane trying to, like, branch out and try new things, but I think that, like, it was not completely honest with the camera.
Well, you watched a whole lot more of it than I did.
Yeah.
I watched, like, the first couple episodes, and then I skipped to the last episode, got about halfway through it, and couldn't take it anymore, and skimmed through the rest of it.
Yeah.
So I got a pretty good gist of what it was, and I've watched several reviews on it, or, you know, people talking about it anyway.
Yeah, for everybody's reference, I watched the entire series. I'm ashamed to say that.
Ryan wasted his life doing that.
Yeah, it was.
Which, if he finds it interesting, you know, good on him, whatever. But I don't. I don't like the thought process that everybody's a sociopath. I think that us getting further in technology, we're becoming less social, but it doesn't mean we're a sociopath. I think it means that we're converting to social media instead of real life interaction, which we're still talking to people. We're not just sitting alone and getting crazy. The way they talked about everything on here, it seemed like they want everybody to feel like they're a sociopath so they can relate to it.
Yeah, I would agree, especially because they make the point that 1 in 25 people are sociopaths, and they make you question the entire time, am I one too? Like, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It tries to make everybody feel relatable.
Yeah.
And that's how they get you. that's how they get you to subscribe, like, or whatever. Jake Paul, I haven't watched any of his content really. I watched Every Day Bro. That's about it.
That's
it seems like he's appealing to the larger demographic on YouTube. I'm gonna keep that unnamed. 9-year-olds. But
yeah.
That seems like they were aiming for like 14 to 16-year-old edgy people in this series.
It seemed like it would be more aimed towards people that would be criticizing Jake, not the people that were watching Jake, more per se.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Trying to make him feel like a better person so they'd go over there and subscribe to them as well. But, you know, the people who are Jake Paul's fans are going to go watch that as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it has his name in it.
Because it's Everyday Bro, all about those Jake Paulers.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you know it, but the definition of a sociopath is a person with an extreme antisocial attitudes and a lack of conscience. That's more of what I was talking about earlier, is the fact that not everybody doesn't have a conscience. And I'm going to clear that up a little bit because I use double entendres. But the saying that everyone doesn't have a conscience is wrong. Everyone feels some kind of moral code, no matter what may be wrong with you mental health wise. The very few people that don't have a conscience are like Jack the Ripper and levels of stuff like that.
Would you believe that Logan Paul is a sociopath? I would be more willing to think that he is over Jake Paul.
Don't at me, Logan, but I feel like he's just stupid. Like,
yeah, he just doesn't think about what he does before he does it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a lack of conscience. I think that's him just jumping in feet first to what he's doing.
Yeah, that's true. Part of that, like, a lot of people said that the whole like conclusion to the series was they're not sociopaths. They just did what you had to do to get big on this platform. You had to do something crazy and something like that draws people's attention. So they just like fully committed to that.
And I'm gonna say again, we're talking about the Jake Paul, Shane Dawson series. I see a couple people asking what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And in the last episode, the one that, you know, there was like an hour and a half or whatever that you told me to watch, and they were talking about the twins or whatever, whoever they are, Martinez twins. They might not be twins, but they might be brothers or something. But it seemed to be advocating Jake being offensive or racist. Like, Shane seemed to be advocating that a lot.
Yeah.
Saying that it was okay for him to do that because he's changed now. And it's not. And that's just wrong. And I don't see how anybody could sit there and say that it is a good thing or that he has changed now so we don't have to talk about what he used to do. Everybody has the right to change. I don't think we can look past something that was so blatantly happening.
One key part of the series that I think you missed is when they went and they talked to Nick Crompton, the old COO, I believe, of Team 10. And he actually said that all those pranks were completely faked. And he would have no reason to lie about this because Jake Paul and him have no relation anymore, so it's completely honest. Those pranks were all fake. The Martinez twins knew about all those pranks before they were going to happen and were informed, and they were all just for the video, and then it was undone completely.
Yeah, they talked about that in the last episode.
Did they really?
Yeah, they talked about it because they were talking about the Martinez twins or brothers or whatever. Because them feeling offended or whatever, they came out and they said that he was calling them racist slurs. And then Jake said that all the pranks were fake. So that means that they talked about the exact same stuff in multiple episodes.
Yeah, it was a very recurring episode. Yeah,
it was like 10 hours of content, and it was exactly the same.
It was very dry.
Yeah, very. Hopefully we're not like that. We're trying to switch it up.
Yeah.
That's all the notes I had on this subject, though. If you want to scroll through chat, or did you have more to talk about?
I have a lot of notes on this, but like I feel like it depends how deep we want to get into this. Like I kind of have a summary of every episode, but I don't think we want to do that. My statement on it would just be like, after watching the whole series, it hurts to say, but I kind of have not a respect for Jake Paul, but I don't hate him as much. I still think he is a bad person. Like I still don't agree with his morals at all. But I think that
empathy.
What?
Empathetic. You have empathy for him? Is that what you're saying? Like you don't feel as bad for him as you used to, so you feel sorry that he's getting the rep that he has.
I wouldn't say I feel sorry for him because I still think he messed up, but I think he might be better now than he was. But I still don't agree with him, and I don't think he should have the success that he does for what he's done. But I just don't think he's as bad of a person now as he used to be. Like I think he's learned a little bit.
I don't know. I think you got to be pretty stupid to mess up Disney Channel.
That's a good point.
Because Disney will almost hire anybody.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right.
Okay, so we can catch up on chat if you want.
All right, let me scroll.
And those of you who are getting like a little bit annoyed because I see a couple people like repeating the same message and like getting mad because we're not seeing messages. The way that these work is we go through a topic, then we look at chat. We go through a topic, then we look at chat. So just don't resend your messages. It just makes it harder for us to find the messages that we missed. So just kind of like wait, and then we'll get back to it.
We're more likely to ignore it.
Yeah.
If you post it several times.
Hey Ted. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good point though. That Cade says I could have been considered a sociopath by their definitions, and I feel like you were explaining the definition of a sociopath earlier, and they focus more on the non-social part as opposed to the like lacking of empathy and like just manipulating people portion of sociopath.
Well, I consider myself very antisocial, but I'm sitting here doing this, so that means I'm not sociopathic.
Yeah.
I don't consider Jake Paul a sociopath because of all that. If he hangs out with other people, even if he's doing racial slurs at them, that just means he's antisocial. It doesn't mean he's a sociopath. And racist means he's racist too. But
yeah, Cinnamon sums it up really good there. I don't think the Pauls have a lack in conscience, rather they just have a lack of intelligence. That's perfect. Yeah,
he also said we need the Pauls to cease their existence. So
that's I mean that's a big claim to make. Okay.
Tristan has a sound delay.
Between the sound and his mouth? Is that what's happening? Wait, let me talk real quick, Tristan.
I am talking really quick. Actually, I'm not. I'm talking pretty slow, but...
No, there's no sound delay.
Are you looking at Discord or are you looking at the stream?
I'm looking at OBS.
Oh. Well, no. Then it should be right.
It should be.
It may just be your device messing up or something. You may want to refresh it.
Yeah, maybe refresh the stream. How did you end up with the name BanterRant? Tristan brainstormed because he's the much more creative one out of us.
I was sitting with Cinnamon and I was trying to think of something that had alliteration, like the R's. So BanterRant. That's it. Kind of just goes along with each other. But I said something along the lines of rant, and then he said we should call it something medieval, like righteous rant. And I was like, eh.
Did I say that?
No, Cinnamon.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I went from righteous rant to banter rant, because banter in itself means friendly banter between friends, and that's what me and Cryptic are. We're friends. This is us bantering.
Yeah.
And rant means like somebody's going on a tirade or something like that. And I assume we're going to find a subject that hits a little close to home, and we're going to be trying to be professional, but we're going to get into it and argue more than we should be. So banter rant.
Yeah.
And it sounds nice, mostly.
Sounds nice. That's the most important part.
Made a good logo.
It does. What do you guys, by the way, what do you guys think of, we'll just ask this real quick. What do you guys think of the overlay, the whole like design of the stream, how we're here, and then you've got the stuff down below us? How do you guys like how we've kind of formatted this? Because
oh, those frosted tips help you brainstorm.
Oh my god.
That's great. That's great.
I can't go out. No, I can't go out. Going out.
Well, guys, I'll be taking a little bit more questions while he's having a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, sorry, my family. I told them at 1 o'clock I'm doing my podcast, and nobody respects that, so I'm gonna lock my door.
BR should just mean battle royale. Nope, it means BanterRant, and if you say it for anything else, it means you're banter banned.
Battle royale is a dead genre. Stop it.
Saying that, and I'm probably gonna play Blackout after this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm specifically referencing Fortnite, if I gotta be real with you.
Yeah, Fortnite's dead. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Or it should be dead.
It should.
Rather. Alright. We should probably jump into the third topic before your family has an aneurysm. And if you're talking right now, I can't hear you.
Okay, give me like 20 seconds. God, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. I gotta be right back. Tristan will entertain you.
I'll start the next topic. So the last topic was well, shit. He's got to change the graphic. All right, guys, just ask questions, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. By the way, thank you guys all for being here. This was a lot larger turnout than we thought it was going to be. So this chat's absolutely popping. I love it. He's got to go do something. So if you guys want to just give me some questions that you have about BanterRant, about me, about pretty much anything, I'll try to answer it as long as it's not offensive or private. The fact that I'm not on this meme show proves that you don't like me anymore. Friendship ended with Tristan and Cryptic on my Xbox One as my best friend. That is wrong. The fact that we're here alone is because we thought it would be a lot more personal for a 2-person podcast, and we can control it more. If there was 3 or 4 people, it would get a little everybody be trying to speak, and you already see that me and Cryptic sometimes are talking over each other at certain points, but we can quickly calm down and assess who needs to be talking. I got a question. How's my day? My day is going great. My phone case came in. It was solid.
Back from my family having an aneurysm.
What is the meaning of life? I'm answering questions. I told him I would while you were gone. Can only answer using colors. Magenta teal. If you were a bagel, what type of bagel are you? I am a raisin bagel with strawberry cream cheese.
Okay. Wow. That was interesting.
And I can't play guitar right now because it's over there. And we have another topic to get to.
Exactly. So the next topic, are we ready to transfer in for that?
Yeah.
Our next topic is
the
there you go.
RTX 2080 Ti. Basically the entire series, but
yeah, most
of my information is on the 2080 Ti.
I kind of looked at the whole series and what the technology did as a whole, but you can introduce this topic and we can...
Yeah. Well, I assume you're going to go more into depth with it, with the amount of CUDA cores and stuff like that, or different things that you can talk about. I didn't get into that detailed. I just talked about the gaming side of it.
Okay,
So I was going to talk about the different price points at right now. And this topic is actually called, is it worth it? We don't have a cool graphic for that yet, but we'll probably get on that by the next stream.
Exactly, yeah.
But is it worth it to buy the 2080 Ti right now? We'll assess that, and we'll give you an answer at the end of this. But 2080 Ti right now is about $1,300, depending on who you get it from. It's the minimum I could find it on Newegg was like $1,299.
It's for sale for $1,200 if you were to get it at the stock price that Intel intends for it to be someday. Okay.
And the 2080 was like $800.
Yeah,
is the cheapest I could find on Newegg. Yeah. But the 1080 Ti is still floating around $700 right now, and the 980 Ti is about $400 right now. And to be honest, the 980 is really all you need right now. If you've got that, there's no reason to upgrade until they make better games.
So from a generic standpoint that most people can understand, a 2080 is equivalent to the 1080 Ti, and then the 1080 is equivalent to the 980 Ti, and then so on like that. So basically, there's increments up by 1, pretty much, each year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go into your topics first, and then I can get in depth a little bit after.
All right. So in the research that I did, I just basically looked up like the different frame rates in 1440p. I didn't look it up in like 4K or 2K or whatever. Or 1440p is 2K, isn't it?
Yeah.
But anyways, there were a lot of games that didn't have that much upgrade over the 1080 Ti. I feel like it was super rushed, unnecessarily. And like I got some games that I was going to list off that didn't get that significant of an upgrade. There was Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed Origins, Far Cry 5, Metro Last Night Redux, Ghost Recon Wildlands, The Division, Wolfenstein 2, Forza Horizon 4, The Witcher 3, and GTA 5 only got like a 20 to 30 FPS increase, and that's not good enough for $1,300. And the only game that I could find that had a significant increase that didn't already run like a beast on the 1080 was Rainbow Six Siege. So you can go ahead with what you were talking about.
I found out most of my information from Linus Tech Tips. I'm sure most of you guys who at all know anything about technology know him. He played games at 4K because they have their Mac set up, so they just play at 4K, so they would stress the GPUs completely, and it would be not a CPU issue at all anymore. And the games on the 2080 Ti were around 50 to 60 FPS higher than the 1080 Ti. So you get about a 60 FPS bump in some games. And then where it really does help is the tensor. They're called tensor cores from that make the things like Blender and those in like Premiere Pro in rendering things like that. It makes those go much faster. You get like significant cuts.
Right, that's what they've got in the Titan, don't they?
Yeah, that's what they took the tensor cores from the Titan V.
Okay. Titan V is what, around
$5,000?
1,800?
Is it
$5,000?
Let me see.
Holy hell! My prices are way off.
Nah,
I didn't write that down.
Titan V is the Titan V is $4,000.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're real expensive.
I didn't get to write a lot down about this specific topic because I didn't know a lot about it. And all the videos were just gaming performance.
Yeah. Well, one thing that... so first we should explain the big technology release that they did with the RTX series is ray tracing technology. And ray tracing makes it so that instead of just rendering like the little part that you're looking at, it renders everything around you so that the lighting looks better. But when actually tested in Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the only game that actually supports ray tracing, even like the 2080 Ti got like 30 FPS and couldn't handle it. So they obviously didn't succeed in their mission of making that happen.
Right.
But what did happen is they updated the NVENC, which is like you can stream through your GPU and record through your GPU, and it looks as good or better than times 264 now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I still, well, on the question of is it worth it, I still don't think it's worth $1,300 just for that.
It depends what you're upgrading from, though. I would say the 2080 would be worth it at 800, but not the. I mean,
it would be worth it if you were upgrading from like a GT 730 that I used to have.
Yeah.
If you have anything that's like a 1060 6GB and over, it's probably not worth it
not
to
really.
upgrade right now.
Because the 1060
the 1050 Ti probably, because it can play most games, but some games it shudders on frame rate.
Yeah.
Like intensive games. What would you say? You have a 1050 Ti.
My 1050 Ti, I was actually really surprised because I have one in my streaming PC over there. And I was able to play GTA at like pretty much ultra settings and get 40-50 FPS on that thing.
Okay. But you got the 1080 because you wanted to have over 60.
I have a 1070.
Or 1070.
And
sorry.
I got it just because I wanted that extra headroom, because I can tell if it's not 60 FPS. I don't care what people say. If it's not 60, I can tell. And,
yeah.
And
no, you can definitely tell. You just have to know what you're looking at. Linus Tech Tips did a video on that a little while back, saying, can the average gamer tell? And the average gamer can't tell, but if you know what you're looking at and you can tell the difference between 60 hertz, 120 hertz, and all that, or 30 FPS and 60 FPS, yeah, you can definitely tell in the frame rate.
Yeah.
Because every time I go under 60 FPS, I feel really choppy.
It just feels like it's not a smooth experience that you're messing with.
Yeah. That's really all I had to say on that. I don't know a whole lot more about it.
I think that NVIDIA's whole idea with this was great because we've been rendering using rasterizing since 1990s. So this whole idea of a change was good, but they just, like Tristan said, I think they rushed it very, very aggressively.
Yeah. They wanted to get it out there, and some people prepaid for this 2 years ago.
A lot of people pre-ordered this thing, which is crazy.
Why would you pre-order something if you don't know how it's gonna? This is the stock model, the first of its kind to come out, and you're gonna pre-order it for 2 years.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
If I was gonna do anything, I would wait for the next wave to come out because they've probably fixed it by then.
Well, at this point, I think that if you buy one, you're just gonna be waiting for software updates to get pushed. At this point,
yeah. And why not wait until there's software updates and then they have some kind of sale? Like that's
yeah.
You probably don't want to drop the amount of a small loan.
You don't want to have to sell your right kidney.
Yeah, right. Then you might have enough money left over for a pack of gum.
If you're lucky.
All right. Well, do you have anything else to say on this?
I really think that's it on that topic.
So in conclusion, is it worth it?
Nah,
probably not.
It's just not. It was too rushed to be worth the money.
Yeah.
See you, Potato.
All right. Yep. See ya. That's what I was about to say. Is we can catch up with chat now before we end it. I saw Ted Emerald say a lot about piano.
I'm trying to learn South Park, so I play piano. No, coins doesn't still work. I talked about putting that in there, but I think that we both decided it would be too much spam in the chat.
Right. I mean, it's cool that if y'all want to play with that, but if y'all did that, we'd never be able to scroll up and get y'all's questions because it would just all be flip coin.
Yeah, that's how it was me trying to read the chat during the streams. Let's see.
I need to buy a 2080 Ti to play Roblox at 5 million FPS. The thing is, you'd probably only get about a 60 FPS upgrade from the 1080.
That's true. I'm still waiting for Cryptic to invite me to send cursed images on his Discord. I'm just not going to question it. You know what? We're just going to let that happen. Where is Lord Lyrical? Oh, wait, what?
Cryptic, after all them bits I gave you, I'm redeeming a 1v1 on Rocket League.
This is going to be a very pathetic Rocket League match because I played Rocket League for the first time like a couple nights ago with Tristan. I have not played in like months. But if you do want to, I can probably 1v1 you eventually.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. I have gaming everything pretty much, but I still have 2 monitors from an office. My setup looks really dumb. I've still got my TV on the wall, but I've got my new monitor in front of it because my old TV is what my camera is resting on. And then my secondary monitor is this 1440 by 900, or 1400 by 900 older thing that is only good for watching the streams and chat on.
Yeah.
But I got 1080 this morning, so
feeling good.
No, I didn't actually dab.
Whew. We almost just had to remove the stream due to too much cringe. I gave you over $100 worth of bits you will not deny me. I know, if you want to do a 1v1, I can do that for you.
That does not mean 1,000 1v1s though.
No.
Because he tries to 1v1 me every day. And I did 1v1, and I believe he won by 1.
Ooh. That means I'm gonna lose by a lot.
Yeah, he's gonna absolutely wreck you. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's an average player, but I'm also an average player.
Okay.
I can do above average things when I'm not completely garbage. Yeah.
So I think a question we have for this would be, did you guys like how we did this, and like, do you have any tips for how we should do it differently? Like, what would you guys say?
Like legitimate things, though. Don't just meme at us.
Yeah, seriously, like actual, like, this is our first episode. We're trying to take your advice with it, that kind of thing.
We're not gonna have a Fortnite dance break.
Oh, we should though.
No, I can't. Just we
do the pon.
Like, Tristan, do you even Rocket League still? I Rocket Leagued this morning.
No, you Black Ops this morning.
I also Rocket Leagued this morning.
Dang.
I don't think I streamed it.
What a baller. Okay. Well, apparently nobody has any tips or advice for us. Oh wait, okay. Love it, and bring guests on next time like Cade, but only do us on a certain relevant topic to the guest. So instead of having a guest for an entire stream, they would just be a guest for like one topic.
So it would be a small interview. Is that what you're saying? Like, well, that's neat, because if we do it that way, we could have like 3 different guests eventually.
And we could have like 1 guest per topic, basically.
Right. Because we could just kick them out of the call.
That's true.
When we're done with them, right?
Yeah.
Like, but I talked about it earlier, and I don't remember if you were here. You might have been gone, and that's when I was answering a question. But the reason why we didn't invite anybody else to do this, and the only reason why we have 2 people here, is because there's less talking over each other, and me and Cryptic know when to stop talking. We know when it's convenient for the other person to be saying something, and if somebody's in the middle of saying something, we're not going to cut them off.
or at least we do our best to like. We're new to this, so we're still trying to like get it worked out, you know.
And it's been a pretty awesome turnout for this one.
Yeah, it has. This is. I mean, this is what happens when we put our two audiences together, I guess, because this is a combination of both of the people who would be watching us separately together.
Right. And for those of you wondering, I will be taking the stream and editing it down into 3 videos and re-uploading them on my channel. If you guys are interested in something like that. So if you're interested in that, go in his description down below and click on my link, guys. You know, just if you hadn't done so already.
Hey, Cow Plays and hello, Soul. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for liking, Soul. I appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Locals, as in maybe something that's going on in our small community. Welcome back, Martin. In our small community, what do you mean by that? Like, as in, like, smaller YouTubers as a whole?
Well, the first topic really affects smaller YouTubers.
Yeah, it does.
Affects us a lot more than larger YouTubers that can just rebound from it.
Yeah, especially because when, I'll put this back up, when we don't get, like, when our notifications don't go out, we're not going to still get recommended to people and still get some views. When our notifications don't go out, we just don't get views. Like, it's just that simple. And then especially with, like, small YouTubers who are depending on this for money, like, say you just hit a couple 100,000 and you made this your job, you can't take a hit in income like that.
Right. Because, well, yeah, that's, you take one hit on YouTube, say you were uploading, and that's a paycheck.
Yeah.
That's because if you get to where you can actually do it, one video should be a paycheck.
Yeah.
Discuss about Colton's face. I've not seen his face, and he'll probably want you to wait till tomorrow for that.
Yeah, there's the video coming up tomorrow for those of you who don't know. Colton's face reveal, and oh my god, it's so funny, dude. Oh, man.
Thank you, rest in peace, for going and subbing to me. That makes you an awesome person.
YT streams have been so bad lately. Mate's been getting strikes. I don't know, it's so bad. Yeah, especially I watched the H3 podcast. They talked about this earlier. Apparently, YouTube has been like the claiming system is what they went into detail in. The claiming system is so broken to where any company can go and claim any amount of videos, and they don't have to they can just keep it claimed, and there's no punishment for them, which is just broken. Cryptic, when are you gonna do a face reveal? I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I've got it cooking up in the works. I think I'm gonna do it when I hit 1 million.
I wonder what Tristan looks like, guys.
It's probably some skinny other race than white dude.
He's some skinny black chick.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it because I figured somebody would have been triggered.
Okay,
but
listen.
He's got more balls than I do, apparently.
Oh yeah, you know it. Maybe this is Colson. Maybe this is Colton and Ryan is Colton.
Yeah, it's just 2 people.
But wait, you guys wouldn't know. What if Colton was always using a voice changer and Tristan was actually Colton? You guys would never have known. How disappointed would you have been if we started the camera and it was just Tristan tomorrow?
And the time and the times where me and Colton were talking together, I'm just really talented.
He's just really good at clicking that button on his voice changer. Where I can find the wait, my friend's a small YouTuber, not that small. Where I can find the Discord, guys. The Discord is my Discord's going to be in the description, and then from there you can join Tristan's Discord as well. I'm sure we can get you a link to that. And there's also works where we might combine a Discord in the future. So if that's something you guys would want to see, because like we do pretty much everything together anyways on content wise.
Yeah, I just got to get him back into gaming.
There's not good games right now, though, which is the issue.
Rocket League is great. We could just grind casual.
We could.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got, and it seems like everybody's kind of winding down.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want us to answer while we're here? Any other advice you got for us, or should we just wind this stream down here and yeah, I'll give everybody minutes to respond to that, and then if not, then we can just end it. But I'd say this was pretty successful.
Cade's like, my Discord is the best Discord. I'm not even in your Discord anymore.
I don't think I am either, if I gotta be real with you.
sorry, Cade.
Yeah, I'm not even in Cade's Discord anymore.
I just left every Discord that I never talked in. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I got tired of seeing all the logos.
Yeah, I had
and
way
having
too
to
many.
scroll.
Shame I missed the first half. Well, you know, that's the beauty of it. We're gonna have this up later, so you can go and you can like rewatch the first half, or you can go to Tristan's channel, link in the description, and you can like rewatch the clips. You missed the chaos. Yeah.
I'll be uploading most of mine within the next 4 days. I think I'm gonna wait today and then do them tomorrow because I got to give it time to process and actually upload to YouTube, and it's gonna be like an hour long.
Yeah.
So.
Will you be doing Twitch streams? That's a big question. I do not know. If anything, I might go back to YouTube streams or Twitch. I'm not sure yet. I just haven't been into gaming lately, which is why I haven't done streams, which is why I did this.
Same. I haven't been as much into gaming, but I don't think I'm as done with it as you are. I would much rather be doing like vlog content and stuff like this.
Yeah. Okay, so here's one more thing, guys. So I'm gonna type in the chat with an account called BanterRant, and it's going to be the official channel for this podcast. So those of you who are here, go and subscribe to that channel because that's where we're gonna be doing the podcast from now on. So you'll see it in the chat. Yeah, so just go sub to that. Welcome back, Neox. How you doing?
Also, thank you, Soul Starling, for subscribing to me. It makes you an awesome person.
An awesome person. Okay, let me see. There's my mouse. Okay. Let's see. Wait.
Honestly, saying I'm working on a mini documentary about the history of the entire YouTube, including the cringe. Oh.
Full uncensored cringe.
Uncensored cringe. It's called fuck.
Oh man.
You gotta come up with another C to put it on the end of that, so it's full Mimi.
Full Mimi. Oh yeah. UK gang. Oh yeah. We're both Americans, but you know what? You guys pretty cool. UK gang.
For a large portion of my life, I wanted to live in the UK, and then they banned like plastic knives.
Oh, then they're not gonna like me.
Well, they banned straws in California. So.
Hey, listen, I've got a straw right here. Ain't nobody banning my straws. FBI just bust down my door.
You're seeing the chat before I am.
Well, I'm seeing it through the OBS. It's a lot quicker. Ryan, are you still family friendly? Sort of. Yeah, I'm pretty family friendly still.
Hashtag where's the clash? It is dead. Hopefully.
It died when I mean, here's the thing. The Clash was a good game, but like I only enjoyed playing it when I had a lot of viewers, not because of a lot of viewers, but the constant interaction with chat that I could have while playing it. But when I wasn't getting those viewers, it was a really stale game to play, is the issue. See you guys, I'm out. Okay, see you, Soul.
It's pretty much for interaction. Yeah, we were probably about to end this too, but you gotta send out that BanterRant link. Unless you already did.
Yeah, let me find the link real quick. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. The copy link. So this is the link. Everybody go. I typed in the chat with that channel earlier. But if you guys wouldn't mind going subscribing to that channel, just because we're gonna be doing this podcast from now on. But yeah. I used to have a low-key love-hate relationship with Cryptic due to his Clash. Hey, you know what? It was good. It was good while it lasted.
Yeah.
The feeling of having, 100 people in my stream at the same time, that was wild.
Yeah. Well, we had 16 at the start of this. It's not. That's pretty good.
That was good for a first stream. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna do that good, but I think this was pretty good.
Bye, most of the people that are saying bye.
Yeah. So, do you want to just end it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. First BanterRant Podcast, episode 1. Make sure to go subscribe to that channel because that's where we're gonna be doing it from now on. Like this video. Go check out Tristan's channel, and I'll see you guys later. You can check out both of us. We'll be streaming in our free time. So we'll see you guys later. See ya.